across like this. Because anytime his arm comes across, he knows I want an armbar, and if I go to do anything, he's just going to yank his arm right out. Okay. So a lot of times, guys are going to grab your belt, they're going to grab your gi to do something, okay? I want to look to set up an overhook. This is how I like to do my armbar from the guard. I find that this is the highest percentage one. So what I'll do is I'll reach across, okay? Notice I'm reaching across, right to right or left to left. Reach across, get a grip here, come in here. Yeah? Keep gripping. So, yeah. So if I'm in here like this, I'm going to pop off, and once I pop this off, let's bring it and wrap his arm up here. Okay? One more time. So, reach across here, figure forward, okay? Pop off. Once I pop off, I bring my knees in towards my chest, and pull his arm back, and I wrap it up, okay? If you want, you can grab the gi or not, doesn't matter. Now from here, I have one arm secure. Whatever side I overhook, I like to scoot out to that side a little bit, okay? All right? Now, notice my feet placement here. The foot that's over his back, I lock it on bottom here. Okay, see how this foot's on top of it? That way if Josh tries to posture, he's gonna have a heck of a time doing it, as opposed to if I do it underneath this way, posture up. See? Okay. For those of you that aren't flexible, this is like the poor man's rubber guard, okay? It's a good way of controlling someone's posture. I'm on my side here at an angle, pinching my knees together. Now to get my arm bar from here, what I'm gonna do, a lot of times guys think I'm gonna triangle them or I'm gonna do something here so they hide this arm. So what I do is I swim underneath, okay? It is underneath his elbow. I swim it to me, and I bring it here. Notice that? Okay. So I swim here. I swim until I can get it, a grip here. See, now I have his arm across. He may know it's coming now, but the fact that I have this overhook is going to prevent him from just pulling up and yanking out, okay? So once I have this, what I'm going to do from here, my outside foot on the hip, come perpendicular, okay? Notice how my leg is up here. And now from here, I'm just going to, like the drill we did, I'm going to swing this over his head. Now, feet together, knees together, hips up. Okay? From the guard, there's about 20 different ways to do an armbar from the guard. I've been taught many of them. And I find that this is the most successful one because it's so secure. You know, a lot of times we'll sit here and we're taught to do this. And as soon as anybody feels this, what's going to happen? It's really hard to get it to work because anytime you pull that arm at an angle, they know what you want. So you have to show them something else. Okay, so he's in here. Pop this off. Get my overhook. Scoot out to the side. Lock my feet. Pinch my knees together. Good. I have his posture controlled from here. I'm going to swim for this arm. I'm going to swim. I'm going to bring it across his body until I get it trapped. Okay? Now, I'm pretty secure here. Grabbing on his tricep. Now I'm going to angle out more. I'm going to take my outside leg, push on his hip, come perpendicular. Now from here, it's easy. I just rotate my hip over, throw my leg over his head. Okay? Feet together, knees together. Do not worry about crossing the feet. Okay? This is an endless debate. It doesn't matter. I like to keep your feet, curl your legs on them. Keep your feet heavy. Feet together, knees together, hips up.
Tap.
Okay? It's really hard for the person to get out because of the overhook. So it's worth spending the extra time trying to establish that overhook. Okay? Now sometimes in no-gi, guys will be holding on your hip or your shorts here and you can't really reach to break the grip. Okay? So there's a lot of ways to get your overhook. But guys here, what I'll do, he's pushing in there, is I'll grab his elbows, pull him out to the side. Once I pull him out to the side, bend my knees in towards my chest. Here's my underhook again. Okay? A lot of ways to get your overhook. So you guys can work one of these two ways. The guy can either grab on your gi up here, and you can kind of work swimming underneath here, like this. Or if he goes in and tries to put his elbows in and open your guard here, grab his elbows, pull them out to the side. So as you pull them out to the side, bring your knees in. And as he posts, get your overhook. Okay? So work either one of those two ways to get your overhook. All right? Once you have your overhook, scoot your hips out to the side of your overhook. So I've overhooked my left arm, shoot my hips out to the left here. My foot is on bottom, knees pinched. His arm's out there, he knows I want it. He's gonna hide it, I'm gonna swim, bring it here. Now I have it across my body where I want it. Even if he tries to pull out now, he's gonna have a heck of a time doing it, and while he's doing that, I'm already setting up my armbar. Foot on the hip, keeping it tight to his body, push myself perpendicular. This comes over his head, now I just rotate. Hold this arm to my chest, feet together, knees together, hips up. Any questions on that, guys?
Do you want to grab, when you're going for the underhook, overhook, do you want to grab the pedal or no?
You can.
Yeah.
Like when you're underneath, guys, you can have the option of cutting here if you want.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, for a gi, it's an added bonus because it shows there. Okay. Everybody good? All right, guys, work on it.